I'm just going to show you the connection or the wire diagram of the brightness control with a potentiometer project. So first we have this LED. I have connected two male to male jumper wires to the breadboard, which connects to the LED to the board. So the longer pin of the LED goes to the PWM pin 10, and the shorter one goes to ground, which is this black one. Yes, and these potentiometers, two back pins, they can be either 5 volt or ground, so you don't need to worry if you connected it wrong or anything. You can connect 5 volt or ground on any two pins. So I have connected this white pin to my 5 volt and this brown pin to my ground, and the front pin, the only front pin, the black one wired front pin, goes to the analog pin, which analog pins are in which you read sensors and all that. So but in PWM pins, you are able to control the speed of a motor, for example, or the brightness of an LED. So that is what a PWM pin is. So as I was telling you, these two back wires can be either 5 volt or ground, so you don't need to worry about a wrong connection. So this, for example, this can be 5 volt or this can be ground, and it can also be done the opposite way. But this front single pin, this one is the analog pin. You can't change that. As I told you, the analog pin is where you read sensors and stuff. So yeah. So I have connected my Arduino to a power bank, and I'm going to use this screwdriver to turn this potentiometer like this. There you go. Becoming brighter. That's maximum. And done. There you go. We are going to check out the program for the brightness control of an LED. So the thing is that you need to create a new block. So I'm just naming this block map. It's a program in Arduino which converts a sensor's reading to the number you want it to be. A sensor doesn't mean an ultrasonic sensor or anything, a potentiometer. So a potentiometer readings can go from 0 to 1023. So an LEDs, when you want to make it when you want it to have the brightness according to the potentiometer, need to make map so that it converts 0 to 1023 to 0 to 2000. I mean, not 2000, 255. So it's going to name it map. So we need a lot of input numbers. So I'm just going to name this input. Next one in min, that is input minimum, the potentiometer, and in max, that is the input maximum, then the out min, that is the output minimum, and the out max. There we go, and okay. So when you do this, you can see that a new block appears on the programming area. So I'm just going to go to Firefox Mozilla, and so yeah, I'm just going to search how to map in Mblock. There we go. So yes, and now we have to do this complicated thing. So we have to create a new variable first of all. So just going to do this as map output. So this variable will be the output of the mapping. So I'm just going to do this set map output to 0, and let me see. First we need the plus. We have to go to operators and take this addition block, and then a division block on the left side of the addition block. It's pretty complicated. So then we need a subtraction block on the right side of the division block. Next we need a multiplication block on the left side of the division block, and lastly we need another subtraction block on the left side of the multiplication box. Yes, it is very complicated. Yes, so I need input and in min here, just dragging it from here, input and in min there, out max and out min on the other side, out max and whoa, what just happened? Where is this? Oh yeah. Out max and out min here. Wait, is that how it's supposed to be? I think I'm doing something here. Oh my. Oh my. You need another subtraction block on the other side of the multiplication block. I think, let me check. Yeah. So there is the addition block and the division block and the subtraction. Addition, division, subtraction. Yes. In max, in O. Okay, so out max and out min should be here on the subtraction block. So yes. Next is in max minus in min. In max minus in min and after that out min, max in min. So out max, right? Oops, out min. So I can just delete this thing, and so if you man, one sec. So I had accidentally deleted the whole set map output block, so that meant that the whole math thingamajiggy was deleted too. So let me tell you how this is mathematically. So the input of the potentiometer minus the minimum input multiplied by the maximum output minus minimum output, that all of that divided by input maximum minus input minimum, and all that plus output minimum. So next we need the set PWM pin, whichever PWM pin. So I might have said it before, each PWM pin in the Arduino Uno, it has a line near the pin number so that you can identify it. So PWM5 is one of the PWM pins. Probably I don't remember much. Yeah, so and I'm just going to put read analog A0. That's analog pin. It can be any analog pin from 0 to 5. Yeah. So this would be how simple it will be. But that's not how it is. You need to map. So thing is that you need to do this. Actually, you would think that it would be like this. So I'm just going to put 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 3, and 0 and 25, and so many, or I thought it was like this, like map read analog pin A0, input minimum 0 to input maximum 1023 converted to input minimum, output minimum 0 to output maximum 225. So I thought it was like this with a forever loop here. But when I uploaded it, it did not work. So I checked this out again, and found out that you need to map sounds. I did that correctly, but you need to do like this: set sound levels to map output. Sound levels is a sensor. Wait, the LED. So I need to do this. Wait, where was it again? Variables, map output. Their version is an older version of Mblock, so I think I had to do this. Set PWM I output as sorry, not read and output. Map output. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is, yeah. So, and then you connect the board to the computer and connect it in Mblock again and upload it. So that is how to control the brightness of an LED with a potentiometer. So bye for now.